We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Chris Bassett gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Riding in, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Allen has it, and he makes the throw to first. Pillar is retired, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman, Justin.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Davis. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in to the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Now here it comes.
Count 1-0. It's out 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That is it.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Chavis is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
That is it. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and it's fouled away. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Count 0-2.
Chavis stands at first with 1 out. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
1 and 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
That is it.
So now it's Mark Canha, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Eovaldi isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
The 1-2.
All 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The average down at an even 220. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1.
Count 2-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just out. One still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bradley. or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
1-0 pitch on the way.
That's out. Hey!
Fouled off. So a full count now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
The right fielder, defense. Johnny.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pilar is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Ball
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Olsen over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pedroia, the runner at second with one away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Striding in once again, Michael Chavis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0.
Ball left outside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
One and 2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit unconventionally perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
To short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Pedroia on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Drilled right back up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Olsen on second. Canha on at first with 2 down. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. The 2-2. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Chris Davis next to bat. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. (2-0) the count to the A's left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 0-1 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pillar's there. And that's the third out. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Oakland. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Changeup laid off down around the shins. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Second home run early in the year, and the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now.
Dan, just a nasty sinker right there, low and on the outside corner. I can't tell you how many times I've grounded that ball to a middle infielder.
You know, the day and age now, D-Roll, these hitters are so well adjusted at going out of the zone and being able to get the barrel to it. That was a real good sinker that was down, and he was still able to get the barrel to it.
The left fielder, number 5.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the A's 4 and the Red Sox 2. Standing in, Austin Allen. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
From the stretch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Ball 2.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Ball even at 2-2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Matt Olson would be next. Kemp at second with 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up. Bogaerts has a play, and the inning is over. The A's strand one, but they still lead this one 4. Yusmeiro Petit takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the A's, number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.